Hey, does anybody want to join?
The Book of Amos, Chapter 1. The words of Amos, who was among the herdsmen of Tekoa, which he saw concerning Yashraal, in the days of Uzziah, king of Yehuda, Judah, and in the days of Yerovam, the son of Joash, king of Yashraal, 2 years before the earthquake. And he said, Yahuwah will roar from Zion, and utter his voice from Jerusalem. And the habitations of the shepherds shall mourn, and the top of Carmel shall wither. Thus says Yahuwah, for 3 transgressions of Damascus, and for 4, I will not turn thereof, because they have threshed Gilead with threshing instruments of iron. But I will send a fire into the house of Hazael, which shall devour the palaces of Ben-Hadad. I will break also the bar of Damascus, and cut off the inhabitant from the plain of Aben, and him that holds the scepter from the house of Eden, and the people of Aram shall go into captivity unto Kir, says Yahuwah. Thus says Yahuwah, for 3 transgressions of Gaza, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because they carried away captive the whole captivity, to deliver them up to Eden. But I will send a fire on the wall of Gaza, which shall devour the palaces thereof, and I will cut off the inhabitant from Ashdod, and him that holds the scepter from Ashkelon, and I will turn my hand against Ekron, and the remnant of the Philistines shall perish, says Yahuwah. Thus says Yahuwah, for 3 transgressions of Zor, Tyre, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because they delivered up the whole captivity to Edom, and remembered not the brotherly covenant. But I will send a fire on the wall of Zor, Tyre, which shall devour the palaces thereof. Thus says Yahuwah, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did not pursue his brother, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever. But I will send a fire upon Taman, which shall devour the palaces of Bozrah. Thus says Yahuwah, for 3 transgressions of the children of Ammon, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because they have ripped up the women with children of Gilead, that they might enlarge their border. And I will kindle a fire in the wall of Rabbah, and it shall devour the palaces thereof, with shouting in the day of battle, with a tempest in the day of the whirlwind. And their king shall go into captivity, and he and his princes together, says Yahuwah. The end. The Book of Amos, Chapter 2. Thus says Yahuwah, for 3 transgressions of Moab, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he burned the bones of the king of Edom into lime. But I will send a fire upon Moab, and it shall devour the palaces of Kirioth and Moab shall die with tumult, with shouting, and with the sound of the shofar. And I will cut off the judge from the midst thereof, and I will slay all the princesses thereof with him, says Yahuwah. Thus says Yahuwah, for 3 transgressions of Yehuda, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because they have despised the Torah of Yahuwah, and have not guarded his commandments, and their lies caused them to err after that which their fathers have walked. But I will send a fire upon Yehuda, and it shall devour the palaces of Jerusalem. Thus says Yahuwah, for 3 transgressions of Yashraal, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because they sold the righteous for silver, and the poor for a pair of shoes, that pant after the dust of the earth on the head of the poor, and turn aside the way of the meek. And the man and his father will go in unto the same maid, to profane my holy name. And they lay themselves down upon clothes laid to pledge by every altar, and they drink the wine of the condemned in the house of their Elohim. Yet destroyed I the Amorites before them, whose height was like the height of the cedars, and he was strong as the oaks. Yet I destroyed his fruit from above, and his roots from beneath. Also I brought you up out of the land of Mitzrayim, Egypt, and led you 40 years through the wilderness to possess the land of the Amorites. And I raised up of your sons for prophets, and of your young men for Nazarites. Is it not even thus, O ye children of Yashraal? Says Yahuwah. But ye gave the Nazarites wine to drink, and commanded the prophets, saying, Prophesy not. Behold, I am pressed under you, as a cart is pressed that is full of sheaves. Therefore the flight shall perish from the swift, and the strong shall not strengthen his force, neither shall the mighty deliver himself. Neither shall he stand that handles the bow, and he that is swift of foot shall not deliver himself. Neither shall he that rides the horse deliver himself. And he that is courageous among the mighty shall flee away naked in that day, says Yahuwah. End of chapter 2. Stay tuned for the book of Amos, chapter 3.